Welcome to episode 7, Symbolism of the Bletilla Striata. So, yeah, no clue what this one could be about. I actually don't think it's going to be a continuation of the Psycho school killer. I think there'll be a little lull with another case, and then, like, at the end of this episode, we'll get a connection back to the ongoing plot line. Well, let's see what happens.
I've got good news, Mr. Oreo. Your daughter's come to see you.
His name is Mr. Oreo.
Isn't that nice? Press it. You shouldn't get discouraged. Okay?
I was wrong.
Of course.
Psycho kid killer back. Did she do that to him?
It's all a big lie. Everyone to their deaths.
And she talks to him too.
It's a pathogen that will never be wiped out. Because we're the ones
Oh.
who create it.
No, she's thinking
The
it.
disease is serenity.
The Psychopaths Committee.
I've seen this. The MO.
First, the killer dismembered and cleaved open the body, then
Yeah.
used plastination to turn it into a human specimen. They brought their handiwork right into the middle of town.
I have to take you off this case, Kogami. She was a student at Oso Academy, a higher education boarding school for girls.
Wasn't there another student that disappeared? This is too suspicious. Too easy.
He waited.
No, he's right. Hey, come on. Oh, I thought he was fighting the old guy. I was like, that's not fair. Oh, it's a hologram.
That's enough. I think you won. Cyborg, Mr. Kogami.
Still get knocked out cold from a pair.
Do cyborgs exist? Like full cyborgs?
Weak like everyone else.
We've seen prosthetics. But not like full, like Deus Ex style cyborgs.
Isn't gonna be happy about this.
It's their fault for building that.
She's straight up staring at his
Is
abs.
there a reason you keep staring at me?
No, sorry.
He's an impressive specimen.
But the Dominator was designed to neutralize any threat. Do you really need to spend so much time in here on your combat training?
Damn right.
Of course.
It's always possible this is the elaborate work of a copycat, but it would be stupid not to pursue the connection.
It must be hard.
It can't be a copycat because it's the exact same
I'm
resin.
not
That's the
done
thing.
yet. I just don't want to wait and see.
This guy's a schemer. I like him.
What's he like? Enforcer Sasayama.
I thought he would die that way.
Cut up into pieces and
See the
plasticized.
picture of his body,
Yes.
Yeah.
and you read how the killer posed his corpse beneath was turned into a plastic specimen. He was dismembered while he was still alive.
Ooh.
He felt every cut. It's like the killer is sending a message. There is no world without suffering. That's
Oof.
what life is. I wanted that monster to feel every stab of pain he'd caused Sasayama.
Life is suffering, huh?
Once I started feeling like that, there was no
It's not just Yoshika. I heard Masami Yamaguchi in Class B is absent as well. I get the sense that something really terrible is going on in this academy. So what? Do you not care?
Okay. This is very interesting to me because the killer goes to this school. She's had direct contact with Makishima, who is the mastermind, like face-to-face contact with him. Yet all her victims are at her school. Like, she's clearly going to come under suspicion easily at some point. Like, only so many students can disappear from the same school before they do a thorough check of everybody who works there and everybody who goes there. So how exactly is she going to evade detection? Like, Makishima doesn't seem to be like the type of person who would put himself in this situation except on purpose. So is this him trying to force a confrontation or what? Because she's clearly going to get caught, and if they happen to not kill her in the process, which these cops do too quickly, they're going to get maybe she just doesn't have any info on him, and that's what I mean. She knows what he looks like. That's about it.
My point is that there is something bad. I wouldn't get involved. I wouldn't go. If you want to pry, I bet she's the girl to ask. Yeah.
You just sent your friend to her death.
Kierkegaard. When it comes to talent, I still think he was brilliant.
this is too much of a connection once again because she posed the body the exact same way as one of his paintings. So it's like she wants to be caught.
What makes it worse?
Was that a dead body she was sleeping with?
Abandoning his duty halfway through, when he could have shown the world so much more. Right, Yoshika?
She's a literal lady killer.
Eustress deficiency cerebral infarction. That won't be the awaits us and prepares us for action.
Who's this guy, I wonder?
It compels our body to survive.
This priest-looking guy he's talking to.
However, routine psychopath checks take our stress.
So, in this society, there are deaths that happen just because your brain becomes so numb to stimulus. That's kind of crazy. Also, the priest-looking dude has a gun on the table. So, is this a friendly meeting, or is this... What's going on here?
Ourselves with good intentions.
Give, but in Roichi's case, it was.
This is actually really true. There's a lot of very popular artists who are in the more macabre end of the art spectrum who seem like completely normal people in real life. Like, you know, it's kind of one of those weird things about society. Like, you meet someone like, I don't know, like Tim Burton. Tim Burton is a weird dude in real life, which you would expect from his artwork. But some others are just completely normal people who just happen to be geniuses of horror and like body horror and stuff. It's interesting that they've zeroed in on this idea in the show.
Mankind could only control the cruelty in our nature by he believed his artistic purpose was to enlighten humanity.
Music's a nice touch here.
That's a lofty goal.
Ourselves anymore. The machine assessments
Okay.
could maintain our mental health.
This is the funny thing to me about anime and censorship. So, I don't know whether it's because this character is underage, but you notice there was the nudity was very understated, but when it's in the paintings, it's bam. I find that to be kind of strange. It's kind of like, you know, like on Facebook, you can't show any nudity, but if it's a piece of artwork, you can. I don't understand. There's no difference between the two to me. So it's, I guess, because you're supposed to believe the character isn't of age, so then they shouldn't show that stuff. And I think I agree with that, but it's just weird how flagrant it is in the paintings, but then not for the characters.
His ideal of humans having a healthy mind had been achieved. It's as if Roichi Oreo was killed twice. First, his talent was killed by science and technology, and then his spirit was killed by the culture that technology created.
That is actually a really sad story.
Woman is committing these horrific murders to get revenge for her father.
Chegu-san?
What? That's the body.
Well,
Okay.
that was quick.
So now all the pieces have come to place. We had the guy who was in the background of the hologram characters who they've killed. We have this guy who is the one who has the chemical expertise, and we have the guy with the white hair who's the mastermind, the go-between that they've been chasing, the Moriarty of this thing. Now we know all their roles.
Remarkable. I wonder.
Appeared from the blueprints.
I'm interested, though.
So did you bring?
There's something special about this girl because she's now met both of the conspirators in person. There's something here. I don't think she's going to get caught, and I don't know how she's going to avoid it.
Me the resin?
Right over from past festivities. Don't know who made it. Honestly, I don't want to.
Oh, he didn't make it. He's just the delivery man.
A chemical that turns living matter into...
Their talents for unsavory purposes are drawn to him like nails to a magnet.
This girl's smart.
One of those nails, aren't you? Chegu-san.
Don't know what should we get into next to turn society.
She may be more important than
All I think about
the plot is making it on to
I
be.
understand. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
You and Mr. Makishima provide the toys, and we, the mischievous children, get to play a game of shake up the world.
Just watching you brats play is all the fun we need.
I See?
Interesting.
Then you're in luck because they should be discovering my second bit of mischief any moment.
Huh.
It's a
What?
shame, though. You always leave before the real fun begins. Are you sure you don't want to stay?
Unfortunately, I'm a weenie when it comes to blood.
He's disguised as a student. That is so creepy. Well,
A second kill.
You care about your friends more than anything, don't you? We've known each other since we were little girls.
whoa.
That's her! Friendship between girls can be wonderful, don't you think? I have a feeling it could become a very exciting motif. It could be a great addition to my Yoshika piece. I'm so glad you chose to come by.
Oh. There's another one. Victim 8. Because the one they haven't discovered yet was 7. Yeah. Oh, wow.
A touching reunion.
I regret what I said about her reminding me of Satsuki.
Emotional scene in a place where more and more people can see it and be.
Oof. She is incredibly creepy, but I love her as a villain. And I think she's actually going to be more important than I've given her credit for. Because right now, I'm just seeing her as just a tool of Makishima. But actually, she might become more than that. Man. Only 7 episodes in. This is getting real dark. Woo!